This is my second stream, and I have no idea how to check if I'm streaming. Ooh, yeah, why not? Live. Okay, I am live, so cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna be trying to build a project. Hopefully, it won't take much time, but I don't expect to code it all in this stream. Plan is basically to figure out, what do you say, the game plan on how to go about it, and in the process learn how to like use Excalibur and Obsidian, I suppose. That's mostly the goal. So it should be a short stream, maybe 10-20 minutes. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm going to be building a steganographer that's basically trying to encode messages into an image. So the basic idea what I was thinking of is I have an image. So yeah, I have an image. Each image has an RGB value. So like every pixel has some RGB value. So plan is to take that RGB value and encode the message into that. So your RGB is basically like it has 255, like it has set values. So plan is to make this zeros and ones. So we'll convert our message into byte. So message gets converted into bytes, and then we encode the pixels, with the byte data, right? So this is basically the game plan. So yep, to here and to here. Yeah, there we go. So this is the idea, and if you're encoding the data in like the byte data into the pixels, I would need an escape character or an end of message character or end of file. Yeah, we could call it end of file or end of message. I'll use end of message. So we need an end of message character or string. I don't know if we can get a character. I could search for a character that you can't just code, like you can't get it from typing. So that would be one thing. So we need to figure out what would the end of message or end of message character or string would be. So still need to find that out. And other than that, yeah, we need to figure out how I want to go about it, right? I can start off with the basic terminal application. Would that be okay? So I can start off with just the terminal version. So in the terminal version, I would just pass in the location, pass in the image location, and then after that pass in the message. This could also be put in a file, I suppose, and then get the image with the message. We could try going with this first. Terminal version, or should I just call it CLI version? Command line interface version. So with this, YU, yep, there we go. And so we pass in these data. We go with breaks over here. First this, second this, and third this. So yep. And what programming language should we use? It'll be the next question over here, right? So we'll call this how it works. So yeah, this is how it will work for the CLI version. Then we would need to know which programming language. So I'm between Python and Python or Golang. So yeah, need to figure out which programming language to use. So Python or Golang. Yep. Okay, so programming language is, I want to say I would like to go with Python, but I do want to try learning Go, like try to improve my Go knowledge. Or is there any other programming language over me? I don't know, actually. I think Go or Python. I think first preference would go for Python because it might be easier to use Python with all the libraries that is available to me. So I think this would be my choice for now. So we'll go with Python. Okay, commands there. Python it is. So we'll go with Python. Then there is the one with the GUI, one with the GUI, right? Give me a moment. This should be black. Yep. GUI version, right? So this, how it works, would be a bit more interesting, I assume. I'm not sure. I'm just going to try figure it out right now. So yep, how it works. So basically, I'll have a UI. So I have a UI that will take an image input and it will preview the image 3. It will have a text input area it will have an encode and decode option, decode op, and based on your choice, okay, if you encode, then the text in the text area will be encoded into the image. If you decode the message in the text area will appear in the message in the image will appear in the text area. I think this is roughly what I want. Yep. So yeah. There we go. So roughly this is my plan on how it'll work, and now the part we need to figure out is the tools, right? What do I want to use? Tools or framework, I could call it, but seeing the simplicity of this, I want to just use basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Also because I have zero experience with front end, so it would be nice to just get my hands dirty with basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript rather than using any framework like React and spending time learning it. And this should be a single web page, so I don't think I need to worry much about having a framework to build a web page. Yeah, so this is basically the game plan, I suppose. So yeah, we need to figure out our escape character even before this, and Oh yeah, I need to figure out, do I want to create an API for this? I don't think it would be needed. I think we can code the steganographer in JavaScript itself. So what I'm thinking is, once I load the image, JavaScript itself would encode and decode the message for you. I don't think I want to create a separate API written in Go Python, sending the image and then getting the data, or sending the image and message and getting the data. I think we can just do it in JavaScript itself, since it's simple. Should be fine, right? I think this would be the plan. First I think this should be good. So for this, what else do I need? Okay, how it works. What do I need? Yeah, let's make that as a thing. What do I need? Since this is going to be one of the few UIs I'm going to be creating, so I want to like first figure out, have a design already planned out. So yep, this is one, and yeah, I guess I will get to use Figma for this. Other than that, do I need anything else? Yeah, I think I should be pretty fine with just these two. Right, so this is the plan for there we go. Cool, just give me a moment. Okay, so yeah, I think this should be fine. This would be my plan of action. So now I need to figure out an escape character. We could try searching for some escape character. End of file character. I don't know if this is how you do it, but no, should we do an end of new line character? want multiple lines actually. Okay. I also made the same mistake. So end of file is not a character. Simply a condition that applies in file streams. So how to me or rather than that, I could encode the length of the byte or length of the byte array at the start and then just grab that. I could do that. So rather than we need a end of message character, we can encode the length of the message at the start. So like how protocols usually work, they mention the length of the message and then they just keep streaming that size message, and once you reach that size they stop collecting the byte data for the message. So we could do that. So what we can do is, if this is a if this is a message byte array that we want to encode into the image, all we need to do is at the start we should encode the size of it, right? If we encode the size of it, now if we encode the size, we just need to stream this length. If we encode the size, we just need to stream it for this length and we should be good. I think this is a better idea than needing an escape character or end of file or end of message character. So we don't need this anymore. I think we'll be going with this idea. So this one should have a fixed length size. So 32 bits, 60. Okay. We had to figure out our max length, and based on that we can decide on the size that is required for this starting part. This will be constant for any message, and then after that we only read that length size. I think this is a good idea. And yeah, I think we're in a good place with this. We can put you to the side. And there we go. We'll go with this idea. And I'll start with the CLI version first, and then we'll go with the one with the front end and UI. So hopefully the CLI shouldn't take more than an hour. Now that we have everything planned and how we're going to do it, it should take less time. So that's the hope. Let's see. CLI version is going to be first, and the GUI. And there, I think I'm done for the day. I don't know how long I stream for, but yeah.